Anyways, the identity and mystery of Elma Wade is the very core of the first game.
That we literally just spoiled for everybody.
Not really. We didn't really spoil too much of it. I tried to avoid listing things like age and when she died. And...
Yeah. No, at this point, if there's anybody that's interested in this game, they've already played it. So
that is true.
They're just watching it now.
Old games to watch us be stupid and let's be honest, nobody's watching us.
Oh, there might be 2 or 3 people.
Oh,
got him that time.
Why did that one blow on contact?
I'm not too sure actually.
So you just throw a grenade into that room?
I'm just gonna fuck this guy. I only have 1 grenade left. So I don't know what blew up. But I think that was everybody.
Hey, come on. How can a guard drag that into a fucking...
Yeah, especially if she was just like a normal human girl.
And how can you knock her up?
Yeah, that's kind of fucked up, actually. If she was 8.
Ugh! Her adult form.
Yeah. Seriously, is she naked?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't even know if you can consider that naked.
Yeah.
She doesn't have a...
Not so attractive when she grows up.
You're saying she's attractive when she's young?
Well, you know what I mean. But,
yeah, she's not bad looking there.
Yeah. Yeah, she's all fucked up like that in F.E.A.R. 3, I believe. That's her adult form that terrorizes you. You see your younger form as well too sometimes.
Yeah, the 3 faces of Elma.
Yeah.
There's young Elma, egg Elma, and hot Elma.
Hot Elma? Does it actually say that? Oh, it does too. That's funny. Yeah, I really enjoyed these games. I was kind of hoping that they would keep going with a PS4 version.
But at the same time, though, if you think about it, once they start going past 3 games for most things,
it starts to get a little silly. Yeah. Even if they did a re-release or something on PS4, I'd probably buy it.
I think there's only 2 games that I've ever heard of that's gone past 3 games, and I wouldn't say they're still repetitive to the first games. But they're still entertaining to play.
Yeah.
And that's Pokemon and Mega Man.
Okay. Well,
what can you think of that has over 3 games that is more entertaining the more you play it? And don't even dare say Halo, because I call bullshit on that immediately.
No, I haven't even played Halo 5, but I heard that it was pretty bad.
Even Halo 4, I've heard kind of bad-ish things, but at the same time, it's what do you expect?
Yeah.
It's a shooter. You've already basically saved the universe. Come
on. Uncharted, they have 4 Uncharted games.
I don't think, though, that that should even count, because
a lot of people say that the 4th Uncharted is the best one.
But is it the same type of game through all 4?
It's essentially the same, yeah. You're a treasure hunter, and you gotta go on all these, missions, and...
Okay, I guess I should kind of rephrase that. I mean, games where you're doing kind of the same thing. For example, Mega Man Battle Network is... All 6 games are the same style of how you fight, the same style of things. Okay. It's just different enemies, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Pokemon, same thing. You're fighting 8 gyms, you're collecting Pokemon, you're fighting Pokemon... You're just a different person.
So that's your...
Halo, you're the same guy. You're Master Chief in all, 5 of them.
Yeah.
And all you're doing is fighting aliens, and all 5 of them, you're just on a different planet or a different place in space every time you're doing it.
So you're saying that's a bad thing, then?
I don't mind it being the same character, because I kind of like that aspect of, Mass Effect, for example.
Yeah.
And I don't think I'm going to like the new Mass Effect.
You don't think you're going to?
Because it's supposed to be a different character.
Oh, okay.
I liked Mass Effect for Shepard.
Yeah.
Because he was a very modest guy. He was a hero basically, but he didn't treat himself like a hero. And he was super overpowered for a human.
Yeah.
He was a badass. He was a general badass that just showed mercy, and as long as he played Paragon, was kind.
Yeah. This is what I did. I played Paragon.
Yeah, Paragon for life.
Yeah. Oh, I gotta get up here somehow. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'd say... Well, in terms of Mass Effect, anyway, I played Mass Effect.
I'm looking forward to it, and I'm definitely going to play it. But I don't think I'm going to enjoy it as much as I did the other 3.
Yeah, I mean, I could understand that. I could.
And at the same time, like, when you go into a 4th game, and it has nothing to do with the story of the first 3...
Yeah.
Like, that's what Mass Effect Andromeda is going to be like.
Yeah, because they said it's supposed to be, like a couple hundred years after.
Yeah, something like that.
Can I go up here? No,
Don't
that's
think
where
so.
I was. Alright, well.
So, like, yeah, that kind of stuff bothers me.
But, like, Uncharted, where it's pretty much... It's one main story that like goes from game to game. Like, there's, like,
I
an
thought you were
overall
supposed to be a
story.
different character.
No, you're the same guy in every game. Same guy. Pretty much the same characters. I don't think anybody ever dies, and I haven't played 4 yet, so I don't know how that one ends, but no, I don't think anybody dies or anything, so it's like a one main story. It's just a different bad guy pretty much every game.
Kind of like Tomb Raider.
Yeah, pretty similar to that.
You know what they need a new game of, though? Star Wars Force Unleashed.
Yeah, I never played that one.
Yeah, we're going to.
But yeah. Oh, is that a ladder?
Yep.
Oh, for God's sake, couldn't even see it.
I don't want to give it away, but this Need My Space this summer.
Oh, yeah? Dropping some hints.
Well, I think that's not even a hint anymore. That's just flat out saying
obvious. It. Yeah. No, I'm just saying it. Yeah.
Hint. Well, how many people do you think are actually going to watch this and know about it?
I don't know. F.E.A.R might be a little popular.
That might be true.
You never know.
You know, that sex talk at the beginning about Invisible Girls. Maybe you have to jump on it?
Maybe. Do I gotta shoot it, maybe? Yeah.
Could have meleeed it.
Probably should have, actually.
But yeah, so... That's the game. Oh my god.
What?
Sweat pits.
Yeah, I sweat a lot. That's what I do. But yeah, no,
I don't perspire very easily.
No. I do for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, no, I'm looking forward to Mass Effect. I like that. Mass Effect for me,
I'm definitely looking forward to it. I'm probably going to enjoy it, but I'm not. What I'm saying is, I'm not going to enjoy it as the first 3. I know that already.
But do you think maybe, because I'm sure this one's probably going to turn into like a trilogy or something like that again? Do you not think that you'd maybe get sucked into this one the same way you were the first trilogy?
See, I think it's all about a mindset problem you have going there. Like, it has the Mass Effect name, so you're going to feel like it should be Mass Effect theme, and then when it's... Even if it's like a really good game, going into it thinking it's Mass Effect is going to feel like a betrayal.
Yeah.
It's kind of like what happened with Banjo-Kazooie, if you ever heard of that or played that.
But I never played them, no.
It's actually a really fun game.
Yeah.
Like, I loved Banjo-Kazooie. I loved Banjo-Tooie. And then they fucked everyone over by coming out with something called Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts.
Okay. I've heard of these games, but I don't even know what they're about.
And like everyone was pissed for that, for starters.
Yeah.
Because they all wanted another like Banjo-Kazooie kind of game.
Yeah.
But this took like a completely different turn. It became like you have to beat levels, get car parts, build a car, use this car for other levels, and then get better car parts and keep upgrading your car.
Had nothing to do with any of
the originals were a platformer, kind of like collectathons.
Oh,
you had to go through the map, jump from this to that, use your skills basically to collect things.
Oh, okay.
And that was both games, and then they came out with this one where you're collecting car parts now instead of things, and building a car.
Oh, okay. Well, then I could see why that was fresh. Oh.
A lot of people... Whoa.
See that? I shot a grenade out of the air.
A lot of people were mad about that, but, to be fair, Nuts and Bolts was not a terrible game.
Yeah.
It had a lot of flaws because it was rushed, but it was not a terrible game. It was a terrible Banjo-Kazooie game.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I can respect that.
That'd be like saying, oh, I love sports games, but Mario Party shouldn't... Mario Sports should not be a sports game. Mario is not meant to do that. I'm sure there's many Mario Sports fans out there, but, like, if you're a hardcore NHL or, like, back in the day, Madden fan...
Oh, yeah. I think Madden's still pretty big. But...
Probably. I don't like sports games, so... I'm just saying, like, if you're a pretty hardcore fan of that, and you're like, I love sports games, they're like, oh, do you have Mario Sports? You're probably gonna be like, fuck you.
Yeah. No, I get where you're coming from, for sure.
It's like saying, I'm a huge Banjo-Kazooie fan, and then you're talking to a guy that loves racing games and goes, oh, I love Nuts and Bolts! And you're like... How dare you! Get out of my sight!
Yeah. No, I can definitely respect that for sure. You you like this game because of the way it played in the
and then they come out with this new one, and you think, oh, it's gonna be fun. You buy it, and then you're like,
yeah,
what have they done to you?
Different. Yeah, that's
what have they done to you?
Yeah, no, that would be frustrating for sure.
And that's why I feel like it's all like a huge mindset thing. And yes, I understand that it's all in your head, but I still suffer from it.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's, Mass Effect to you is the Commander Shepard story and all that stuff.
Well, Mass Effect to me is 3 things. Commander Shepard being a badass, the cool story of saving the universe, and banging alien chicks.
Which is very important.
Oh, like it's the Mountain Dew and Cola Mash.
Yeah, that's the only drink.
See, how much advertisement could they get out of this? If it wasn't Dice Squish for Mountain Dew.
I wonder if I shoot it if it does anything.
It starts shooting out cans.
Yeah.
You didn't know there was a guy coming up behind you until you hear like thunk.
Yeah, it knocks him out.
You just walk up, shoot him in the head. But yeah, that'd be like saying, like you're playing a Pokemon game. You think you have to collect all the Pokemon, but instead of having to go collect Pokemon, you're playing Digimon.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's like, what did they do to you, Pokemon? What did they do to you?
Where did you go?
Because there's always that big debate of like, what's better, Pokemon or Digimon?
Yeah.
And my answer?
What's that?
Pokemon had better games, Digimon had the better show.
Oh yeah? I watched Digimon back in the day. I don't remember how far into it I got, but I remember
the first season, first 52 episodes.
Go this way just yet.
Flawless. Pokemon cannot compare to that.
Yeah.
Even modern day Pokemon episodes cannot compare to how great that was.
Sorry to interrupt. Are they still doing new Pokemon episodes?
Yep.
Really? Eh?
I think the new one's like XCZ or something like that.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm not sure.
I might have it on Netflix actually.
Probably. I'm gonna look up newest Pokemon season.
That's where it came from.
I don't. Okay, XCZ or whatever it might be called was the last one that I saw.
Oh, okay.
So, I'm just gonna... Newest Pokemon season. Newest Pokemon game. It says it's XY.
XY?
XYZ.
XYZ. Okay, that's the latest.
Yeah, hold on, just let me check one more thing. Because for some reason I feel like I saw on one of my anime sites a really... Oh.
Window.
Is that the one you blew up last time?
No, it's a different guy this time. What the hell?
I believe I saw the newest Pokemon episode on this site, and that's where I got that. Yeah, Pokemon X, Y, and Z. Watch, since I said that, in 2 weeks or something, the next Pokemon season's coming out, and everyone's gonna be like, how old are these guys?
Yeah, really.
How old did they record this?
Cat is out of the bag.
Yeah. We recorded 2 weeks prior. No.
I'm sure everybody that freaking does YouTube videos, they do shit like that.
Maybe not that far.
Maybe not that far.
Sometimes we just get lucky, though, and we got, a good week that we can record a lot more on than we did last week.
Yeah.
To be fair, it's been, a month and a half since we recorded last.
Yeah, it's been a while. Yeah, but that's the thing. You gotta... Sometimes our schedules line up. Sometimes they don't.
Sometimes they just line up and nobody wants to do anything.
That too. Alright, that's where I was.
It looks like they're making, missiles right now. If you don't look at the pipe behind it, you just see the pipe in the front.
Like that?
Yeah, it kind of looks like they're holding, a missile.
Yeah, kind of, actually.
Don't shoot. Don't throw granadas. Although your grenades don't look like they explode. They look like they have, a gravity
Yeah, they're
effect.
some sort of, yeah.
It said it's a frag grenade, but frag grenades blow up.
Yeah.
And they shoot fragments of shrapnel.
No, this one kind of just is, almost like an orb that, comes out and anything.
Of gravity that,
yeah.
obliterates anything in it.
Yeah.
I don't know why you don't use the lean thing more often.
I've never really used that in games before.
I bet you didn't know last.
Collectible. Outlast, yeah, I think I did. Because I couldn't actually fight anything in that game.
You had to fucking lean. Yeah. If something was there, start dashing the opposite way.
Yeah. Speaking of which, Outlast, actually, I downloaded the whistleblower.
Oh, you finally did it? Yeah, it took you like a year and a half.
I know. It was on sale on the PSN, so it was like $250 or something like that. I'm like, fuck, I can't pass this up. So yeah, I finally downloaded it.
You could.
I could, technically.
But then, like, your girlfriend would have nothing to watch you play.
Yeah.
Does she get scared when you play them, or like...
I didn't play the first one with her. My sister started playing it after I'd already beaten it, but it was, like, too much for her. Like, she can't. It was way too scary for her.
She doesn't even.
No.
Wait, can you jump?
Yeah.
Jump on the desk? Okay, go into the little corner there. Crouch. Now they'll never get me. I got both doors.
Stay here for the rest of the game.
Yeah, I would probably. To be fair, I would probably do that.
Yeah.
I see light flickering.
Could be an ominous sign.
Or it's a destroyed light.
Or the
first aid kit.
Oh, I don't think I can carry more
Heal.
than 10, so I will heal. Yeah, my girlfriend, she's not big into playing scary games, but she likes watching scary games. Like, she watched me play Until Dawn. Like, she watched me beat that like 4 times. So she actually beat that game by herself.
Did she?
That was one. Yeah, that was one.
Did everyone die?
No, I think she actually only like 2 people died.
For us,
we played
3
people, I think.
4.
Chris, Jessica,
Jess, Mike, and Josh.
And yeah.
For our playthrough.
Yeah. I keep forgetting about Josh.
Josh only really has 2 options.
Yeah, pretty much.
Die or become a Wendigo.
Yeah, one or the other.
And I think becoming a Wendigo pretty much counts as death.
Yeah.
So if we exclude him, we'll say 3.
Man, I so hope they do another one of those games, though. Doesn't even have to be the same characters, just another...
I think it'd be torturous if it was the same characters.
Yeah.
It's like, we put you through this hell of the Wendigos before, but now you're going through it again.
Yeah. But no, I really hope they do another one. Because yeah, I really like that.
Although I would really like to see Ash again.
Love her, right? Maybe they go back to try and find Josh.
What if it like took the data from the game you beat beforehand? So.
Oh, it saves out like massive.
So the 4 people were still dead.
Yeah.
And it's just like, since they're going back to find Josh, the game just loads up and it's like game over because we had Josh die.
Yeah. That would suck.
It's like, I bought this game for this. You have to actually go back, get Until Dawn, the first one, and play through it to the point where Josh lives.
Yeah. Oh, okay, there's a lot of place.
That would be a dick move. You have granadas. I think he went to slow time. I don't know about you, but like, I don't think I would survive in war, just because I'd be a sarcastic asshole. Like, if this point happened and like we both had like our guns kind of like facing up, it's like, how about we just don't shoot each other and back up?
Slowly back up.
And the guy like starts pointing his gun at me. I'm like, no, that's not what I said. I'd probably be like dead instantly.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I don't think I'd do very well in war.
Unless they gave me a sniper and like just put me on top of a high cliff far away. I think I could do that.
Yeah. I'd like to think that I would be able to keep my cool in war, but
I don't think he died. Oh, I think the body was still falling down when you were moving.
Yeah, maybe I was in slow-mo, so maybe it was slowly making...
Because I thought I saw the guy like trying to run away still, and I was like, wait, what? Is he still alive?
But yeah, no, like I said, I like to think that I would be brave and all that stuff.
Well,
but man,
I don't think that bravery is the issue, really. It's more the fact that, firstly, I don't think either of us would be the kind of people that could easily take lives.
Yeah, I don't think.
Like, if you're at the point where like you snuck up on somebody, you had a gun against his head, and he was like, like this.
Yeah. And
you were told take no prisoners. Would you just be able to pull the trigger and walk away?
Yeah, probably not. And if I did, it would probably like fuck me up. Like,
yeah.
It would like traumatize me. If it was someone who was trying to kill me, then
I can see that, life or death situation. Yeah. But like usually in those kind of situations, you don't take prisoners. If it's war like that, you shoot to kill.
Yeah.
And if you have the chance to catch them, it's not like you're going to be like, oh yeah, I just got to take this guy back before we proceed on their trenches or something like that, right?
Yeah.
It's like, no, kill him, get on with your shit. Yeah. That's kind of like what war's like.
Pretty much. And
most people say, like, it's not murder in war because, you know, it's war. Like, killing is fine in wartime.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't agree with that. But we're Canadian, so.
Yeah.